October anti-stress mini yoga lessons. Today we will be on the floor. It'd be good if you had 2 blocks, possibly a blanket, not necessary. And after I go through the 15-minute on the floor routine, I will show people who are sitting in their chair how they might experience the same postures, but not being on the floor, because I realize not everybody can get down on the floor. So let's start on our backs. What Iyengar calls God's gift to humans pose. Okay? So let us enjoy our God's gift to humans pose in our 15-minute break in the day, whatever you're doing. How nice not to be doing it for a while. Okay? So let's just windshield wiper our shins. So the shins are going back and forth like windshield wipers. Releasing the tension in the lower back, not involving the shoulders. And breathe softly. Okay, the next position requires blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can roll your blanket into like a cannoli and put it behind your heart. If you have blocks, this feels really delicious. So you're going to put 1 block here and the second block there. This goes behind the heart, kind of lifting the heart up, and this block supports your head. And the shoulders are suspended in between. Okay? So placing 1 block behind my heart and the other block supporting my head. Some people may like to have it up on the higher level. And we're going to stretch our arms out right and left, east and west. And feel the stretch across the upper chest from, you could imagine the collarbones extending out to the hands. And you'll feel a nice stretch in these lymph nodes, in your upper arm, and releasing a release of the upper back. Now this upper back is a hard place. It's like, you know, the human being's black hole where it holds a lot of tension in our upper back. So just enjoy the lifting of the heart, the dropping back of the shoulders. As we age, and because of the work we do, these shoulders tend to curl in, increasing the tension in the neck. So this is a very delightful pose. You could extend your legs. If it bothers your lower back, keep your knees bent. And we're going to stay here a minute. And just breathe gently. You can even, if you like, pay attention to the sideways breath, the breath moving towards the side ribs here, if you like. And visit the armpits. You can move the armpit flesh up towards the ceiling for a little increased stretch. Relaxing, inviting the jaw to relax, your eyes to relax. And now roll to your side. We're going to move those blocks away. If you have a blanket, you might want to put your head on it. I'm going to demonstrate straight ahead. You don't really need to see my feet. So we're going to go in the big T formation, palms up. Okay, head on the blanket, if it feels good. And palms out. So move the buttock flesh towards the heels, and we're going to press the heels down, toes towards the ceiling. Okay, soften the back of the knee. And now from the notch in the collarbone, the notch in the center of the collarbone, extend out to the right hand. Okay, so extend from the collarbone. It's almost like a fire hydrant of energy from the center of the collarbone out to the fingers. Okay, we're going to press down our thumb and little finger. Press down the back of your head, press down your heels. Okay, now press down the back of your right wrist, spread your right hand, press down the right elbow best you can, press down the back of the right shoulder, and lengthen the back of the neck, move the navel back slightly, and imagine you're sending a ray of light from the center of the collarbone out your 5 fingers, clearing out the energetic space that you may have accumulated from keyboarding or cooking. Pressing down the back of the right shoulder, and then just release and go limp. And feel the rush of energy cascading down that right arm. So let's go back into position, press down the heels, move the buttock flesh towards the heels, and we're going to go from the notch in the collarbone here, under your chin, and send out energy, light, water, whatever works for you, to the left hand, palm up. Press down the thumb and little finger of your left hand, stretch the fingers apart, send the energy out the hand, press down the back of the wrist, the elbow, and the back of the left shoulder. Lengthen the back of your neck, press down your head, and really send it all, cascade all that energy from the center line out the left hand, down the left arm, and relax. Let everything go limp. Do a body scan. What does your body feel right now in this moment? And now let's do both arms. So toes towards the ceiling, heels pressed down, kneecaps up, buttock flesh towards the heels. Extend both hands, palms up, from the center line. Cascade yourself, your energy from the center line out both arms to the fingers. Spread the hands, press down the little finger and thumb, the backs of the wrists, the elbows, the backs of the shoulders. Press down the back of the head and radiate. Radiate from your center self, from your heart, out the hands. And breathe. And then just go limp. Whew. Do a quick body scan. How do you feel right now in this moment? And when you're ready, come on up. Give yourself a big hug, lifting the back body. Next, we're going to take our hands, fingers down, and put them on top of our feet, okay? If that's impossible for you to do, you can just hold the belt around your metatarsals. If you can point your fingers down and grab the top of your feet with your fingers, okay? We're going to take our back for a ride. So my toes are up. Now I'm pulling my toes towards the floor, getting a nice stretch on my back, lifting my toes up, pulling my toes down, lifting my toes up, pulling the toes down, lifting up, pulling the toes down. Oh, that feels so good. And lifting the toes up. From the front, it would look like this. My toes are up, my toes are going down, and I'm pulling my arms and my upper back, my whole back with it. Okay, it feels delightful. Okay, next anti-stress movement. If you want to put the blanket under your knees, go ahead. We're going to go into tabletop and put the purple block right underneath your heart. Okay? You don't have to have a purple block, a block. And we're, as if the block is a magnet, pulling the heart down and up. So I'm not dropping my belly and creating tension here, but as if yeast, like a bread dough, was rising and gently pushing on my belly. Okay? I'm dropping my heart and then lifting up. From the front, it would look like this. Okay? My elbows are straight. I'm dropping my, it's a shoulder action. You can think of it as a shoulder, but it's easier to think of it as the heart dropping and coming up. My elbows are not really bending. So let's give it a try, the best you can do today. This area is all tight for most people. So this is a very lovely loosening, softening. You can invite the shoulders to soften. Let's do it at least 5 times. So inhale, exhale, drop the heart. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, drop the heart. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, drop the heart. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, drop the heart. Looking down, inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, drop the heart. Okay, and now we're going to do downward puppy. Everybody knows downward dog. We're going to do downward puppy. So leave the block here. Move your hands forward. And now, some people may need a second block. I'm not sure. We're going to drop our heart onto the block. So that's above your bosom. Okay? So dropping the heart onto the block, dropping the head down. If that's not comfortable, you can drop your forehead on a block, okay? But we're dropping the heart, squeezing the upper back, buttock in the air. Breathing, squeezing the upper back. This could be like flying. Move your armpits out and in, like a bird. Out and in. Out and in. Supporting the heart, flapping your wings, turning the armpits out and in. Out and in. Having some fun in downward puppy. Out and in. Out and in. And out and in. And breathe, push back from the hands to the hips. Relax the jaw. And then come on up. Let's just cross our legs a moment and sit together and take 3 breaths. Let's just pull back on the knees, lengthen the spine, lengthen the back of the neck. Invite the jaw to stay soft, the eyes to move back, the skin on the face. Let's palm our face, rub the hands together. Bringing all that energy from the upper back that we've established into the hands and relax the face. Invite the face to melt, to soften. Okay, thank you. That's your 15 minutes of anti-stress yoga. I'm going to go on a chair, and for anybody who's chair bound, to show them the moves. Okay, so I'm sitting towards the front of the chair, holding the chair, and windshield wiping the shins. So here you want to move, not move the shoulders. So move the knees, move the shins. Now you can move back into your chair if you like. And it's good to have a block. You don't need a block, but if you have a block, extend. So turn the palm towards the front. Okay, so I'm holding the block, and with the other hand grabbing under the chair, stretching the back of the neck, pushing the sit bones down, and going from the notch of the collarbone right here, shooting the light or energy or water, whatever you want to shoot, let it cascade from the center line out the arm. We're holding the block to remember to hold on. We need to extend, and with this hand pull down. So extend from the collarbone out the hand. And close your eyes. Find your wrist, find your elbow, find the back of your shoulder. Lift the back of your neck, putting the neck spine in line with the back spine. And fire hose it out. Okay. And bring it in. And let's do the other side. Okay, my palm is forward, so I'm holding the block forward. Okay, taking this hand underneath the chair from the notch in the collarbone, cascading my energy out the hand to the block and beyond if you like. So lift the back of your neck, navel slightly back, extend. Shoot your light out your hand. Squeeze that back shoulder towards the back ribs. And now find your wrist, the back of your left wrist, your left elbow, the back of your left shoulder. Lengthen your neck. Drop your chin a bit. And release. And now let's do both hands. Okay? Press down the feet, very important. Squeeze the upper back slightly, and let's extend. Radiate from the center, out the hands. Lifting the back of the neck, the top of the head, pressing down the feet, navel back, and extend. Send those collarbones, the light, like flashlights, out the arms. And exhale. Nice. Okay. And let's just give ourselves a big hug and go from side to side, keeping the hips stable. And if you're on the chair, we're going to add this, okay? So keeping the hips stable and the feet firmly planted, bring the left hand towards the right. Inhale, exhale, right hand towards the left. Inhale, exhale, left block towards the right. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And drop those blocks. And now for the heart, like we did downward puppy, I want you to grab the back of your chair and lift your heart without compressing the lower back. So how do you do that? You think of your heart in the midline, lifting the heart up, lifting the nape of the neck up, pressing the feet down, and dropping the sit bone. So let's hold it for a while and breathe softly. Soften the face. Squeeze the upper back. And then come down. And let's just curl the shoulders in, move the heart out. Curl, holding the chair so the elbows aren't doing work. You're moving from here, in and out, in and out. From the side, that would look like this, in and out. I'm not really cashewing a lot. I'm moving the shoulders. So let's slide the shoulders forward and back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And one more time. Inhale, exhale. Big inhale, big exhale. Drop your right ear to the right. Up, inhale, exhale, left ear to the left, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And let's just sit back. We can palm our face one more time before we say goodbye. So rub your hands together. Bring all that light and energy from the upper back and arms that we've been generating today into the hands and make yourself beautiful. Softening the face. And drop your hands. So, thank you very much for inviting me into your house. It's always a pleasure to see you, even though I don't see you. I know somebody's there. So, I will see you Thursday.